Today we are going to talk about statistics. Statistics is a science where we collect data, organize that data, and then analyze and interpret our data. Our data can come from surveys or research. It can be facts. It can be a bunch of different things. So the statistics, when we analyze it and interpret it, we are able to make predictions in the future, or we are able to better understand kind of what's going on right now in the world. So to best analyze data, we need to ask appropriate questions. These are called statistical questions. Statistical questions are specific types of questions that we get an answer. We get a variety of answers. We should not get just one answer. Okay. We should have a variety of answers. If we have only one answer, then there's no analyzing that can happen. So we need to ask questions that will allow for a variety of answers. Let's try. Okay. So an example of a statistical question could be, how many students are in Mapledale classes? If we ask this question, how many students are in Mapledale classes, we can ask every single class. We've got lots of teachers, lots of classes, and we can collect that. We're not going to get the same answer. Me alone right now, I have 13 kids in one class, and I've got 22 in another class. So collecting that data, we will get many different answers. Okay, that's what we want. We can then analyze and interpret that data to help us move forward. A non-example of a statistical question would be, how many students are at Mapledale? I think the answer to that is about 246 or something like that, 246 students-ish. That has one answer though, right? That has only one answer. I cannot do anything with that data. It's a single answer. It is what it is. There's no analysis that needs to occur. So when we ask statistical questions, we should have a variety of answers that can come. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. So we've got some examples here. We are going to determine whether each question is statistical or not. We are going to assume that about 20 students are going to answer these questions, okay? So yes, each student will have one answer, but combined, we should have a total, a variety of answers. All right, so what is your favorite color? If I were to ask 20 different students, I should get a variety of different answers. Therefore, that is statistical. If I asked 20 students who the President of the United States is, well, there's only one President of the United States, so every student should have the same answer. There is no analysis there. The President is who the President is, therefore that is non-statistical. When you ask 20 students what the atomic number of carbon is, that also only has one answer. We can't all have a different response to what the atomic number of carbon is. That's not a thing. So that too is non-statistical. There is one response. If I were to ask 20 students what the best book you read this summer was, there, every student could have a different answer. Sure, several kids might have the same book, but overall, we could have a variety of answers to kind of analyze and look at. Once you analyze, so if your reading LA teacher asked you what the best book you read this summer was, your reading LA teacher could analyze that data and help guide what books he or she has you read in the school year. So that's a way that you could use that data. And then lastly, how old were you when you lost your first tooth? Well, I lost my first tooth when I was 7. So, and somebody else might have lost their first tooth when they were 5 or maybe 8. Everybody's age might be different. Therefore, that is statistical. So to recap, a statistical question must yield multiple results. We cannot have a statistical question with only one answer because we cannot analyze that.